Perfect. A good morning. What up, Pigeon? You hate to see it, honestly. Well, this one has a little vibe on it. Ain't been on a live in a minute. You talking about you or me? I think the last one I did was the 13th. No, today's the 13th. I just typed that. Yeah, I don't know. Brian, you're keeping the meme alive, my friend. If you don't know, Brian will tune in to many live streams and ask you to do malhops. He said do J-Cops, but we all knew what he was saying. Honestly, I can do almost nothing with these gloves on. So I think actually maybe I was live the last previous time was like the 9th. These are definitely that is a nice way to say it for the toy. Terrible organic yo-yos. Um, to go with the shitty organic yo-yos for the soy, but T did designate titanium here. What up, George? Oh, I didn't even put it together. I didn't know who you were, but I also didn't read your whole name. I should have known. Also, I got a good laugh this morning when I was closing out some of the Discord tabs I hadn't read, and you trying to sell Super Bowl squares for the racing team without actually trying to sell Super Bowl squares. Like, if you're gonna do a fundraiser, one, you're gonna have to do a community that, like, it's gonna be family. Two, if you ask people if it's a good idea if you do a fundraiser, nobody is going to say yes, I would love to participate in that fundraiser. So if you had set it up prior and posted it, maybe. maybe somebody would have joined. But if you're gonna ask people if you should do a fundraiser, no. The answer is no. And I know that for a fact. We just did a Super Bowl squares for my son's baseball team. So it's annoying, I know. The S stands for shitty in the soy. It's aluminum. What up, Phil? Well, you set that baby up, but I'm still saying no. Honestly, my wife sold the Super Bowl squares for our team. I wasn't going to do it. I hate Super Bowl squares. Now, the fundraiser I did set up for Jonah's basketball team is much more my style. Um, I donated 2 bottles of bourbon. The coach donated, they work for a barbecue joint, so they donated a barbecue party. So 15 people, catering for 15 people, plus 2 bottles of Bland's raffle tickets. So that's my kind of fundraiser. Right? We just set that one up for Jonah for basketball. These dang on gloves. So annoying. Mm. Alright, crud. Blanton's with the pony. Yeah, I did. I even, on the advertisement, I put the stoppers. I think it's a T and an A. So you knew which stoppers you had the chance to get. Yeah, 50-50, so half chance of, well, you have one person wins half the money. And it doesn't have a limit on having to be sold. Like a Super Bowl square, there's issues because if you don't fill it out, you have a hard time paying what you committed to paying. Like you just did 50-50s for straight cash? 50% would go back to your yo-yo club or what? All the best things in life are illegal, Josh, so zip it. And you come from the land of the free. I feel like in Texas you get to do anything you want. Like, less government, just leave us alone. you gonna do, Oak? I told you gotta have a shirt on to come down here. Why? Because I got a video up. Right, so you gotta have a shirt on. Yep, go get a shirt on. Or just stay out of here. Hey. What are you doing? Oakland. Stop. How could you make a TED Talk about yo-yos entertaining? Like, TED Talks, to me, are things that end up being entertaining to a full group of people. I don't think you could. Like, you could make one that's interesting to yo-yoers, but I don't think you can make yo-yo interesting to the mass. What up, Mullins? Did you meet him at UYYC? Indy States? No Pacific Northwest regionals for me. I think Big Mike might be going. Ooh, Worlds, yeah. Prague would be cool to go to. Did we hug? We did hug. Matt, since you're a hugger, did you grow up like I don't know, I guess it's actually not probably not it's probably just nature, what you're born with, not even nurture. Because I always hugged my parents, but I have no desire to hug anybody that is not in my direct family. I'm afraid to go to Portland. I'm not going. Not that I was going anyways, but. What up, Zach? We're finishing up the last of the toy testing. You missed that day of school for hugs? No, I just don't. I think it's just I think it's a nature thing. I just no, don't want to hug you. I mean, I assume it's like any city. There's good parts and bad parts, but man, Rasheed Wallace. I don't know why I liked him as a basketball player when I was a kid in that post-Jordan era. I liked those JO Blazers, but I think that was just because Scottie Pippen went there. But they had Rasheed Wallace, who was their little point guard. No, 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 not the Pistons. The Trailblazers. No, Dante, no. Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby was for the Kings. Rashid, Ben, Prince, Chauncey, and Tayshaun. Wasn't that when they were the Pistons? Oh yeah, okay. You're talking Pistons. Stabonis. What is going on in there? See you, George. Dante Stoudemire? Stoudemire. Let me think about this. It was Stoudemire. Which I don't know how I got Stoudemire from what you wrote, but yeah. Nah, the Kings had the white guys and Bibby. Peja Stojakovic. Damn it. There's the one. Ding one every stream. Sorry, Ace woke you up from your afternoon nap. Really? Caught it perfectly on the corner of the glass and perfectly on the corner of the yo-yo. And that is precisely how you lose $150 really quick. I mean, I'm surprised I woke up Ace. He's deaf now. Alright, bearing's bad. Best bearing removal tool in the game. Am I going to learn this week's ATC trick? I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. We'll see how the week unfolds. It will not be today. Maybe Thursday or Friday when I'm testing for the drop, maybe. Matt Mullen's been slacking. He been getting out there that treadmill. I mean, there's definitely the chance that we have Godspeed on ATC. Because, from my understanding, the trick difficulty is not the highest, but... So it could be a ATC trick. This is a good trick this week, though. Would I like to have it in my bag? Yes. Did I waste my time learning Plan D? Yes. The telemarketer, how'd they get through? Matt, did you go home on lunch break? Oh no. Another bad bearing, I think. Good news is you're getting results, Matt. Keep doing it, dude. Come on, what's going on with these bearings? Three-day juice cleanse? Mm. My the biggest issue, and I bet Matt faces this too, is when you have younger kids. One, you can't schedule anything and get to a schedule and stick to a schedule. Two, it's impossible to feed them what you're eating if you're on a diet, and then it's hard to watch what they're eating, not finish their plates while you're cleaning up. It makes it very, very hard. Like some people have that same aspect with their spouse. If their spouse is not doing it, or like um, not respectful, but like helping you do it, or I don't know, trying to help you through the diet. Um, but kids take that to a next level. Young kids. Why am I killing you? Or the kids are killing you? I mean, I could probably do a juice cleanse and not lose any weight because I ate so many calories. Damn it! In juice. These gloves. You guys are getting fingered titanium from now on. I bet that might actually just come right off. It's just a little drywall plaster. Yeah, man, its diet is hard enough, like a real strict diet, and then if your partner's not on the same page or not helpful, it is so hard. Hey, Gene. This one, like, at least looks cool now. It has just like a streak through the titanium. You think I can hear you? No, I got headphones on. What's up? You stay out of Maddie's clothes. Oh, the Santa outfit, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna put some yo-yos together and then I could help you clean your room. You want me to just clean it? That's not how this works. Oh, I clean the room and you make your bed? That doesn't sound that bad, but I don't know. I don't know, girl. Alright, let me work a little longer. Let me put these yo-yos together. Perfect. Is that from Street Fighter? This is not something I can use you for right now, girl. Yep, who doesn't want a little fingered titanium? Yeah, that's a bad part. You can have that part.
Because I like the colors. And it's almost going to be Valentine's.
You like the pink because it's going to be Valentine's Day. I honestly might not have even heard what she said. A plus parenting. But I was reading a message from my wife about my other daughter having an issue at dance class. She's 6, and may have been some issues with the Dance teacher explaining some of the girls that are not doing well at a specific dance and not doing it in the proper manner for 6-year-olds. My wife was sending me a message to proofread to send to her. I don't know. I think it's a conversation that needs to be had in person, not a text message, but that is the route she went. She went with asking, saying that Madeline mentioned that you were not happy with her dance progress. How do we help her? Because just telling a 6-year-old they're not doing something good enough doesn't help them. They don't need motivation to practice something more, they need to know what to practice. This is a cool looking toy. Soy. My guess is this dance teacher now has older teams that she handles, and it works for the older teams, and she's just out of patience for the younger kids. But you need to figure that out yourself before committing to younger kids again. Alright, we need some G20s. We got any G20s up in this? You gotta move into like the burbs, dude, so then you can anodize. This is a beautiful fade on this. Yeah, you guys can't see Jack. Just trust me. Take my word for it. I mean, the city has its perks, but not if you want to anodize. They got storage units with electric. I might have a storage unit and a shop. My storage unit for the cases does not have electric. Otherwise, I could really set up a swirl shop. Might need better ventilation. You can't just set up, open the door while I'm anodizing at the storage unit. I do remember who made the toilet circle engravings. Could definitely have a fan blowing out. Oh wow, this thing is... You guys can't see shiz still, but this is a unique one, and it is yes. The person that did those toilet circle engravings does my normal engravings. Unless you're asking who made the art, then I do not recall. Yeah, I can't just sell more toilet circles. Yeah, that engraver didn't make the logo. And if you get a toilet circle engraved yo-yo, you take away from the people that won the contest. Matt, can we send one yo-yo to get engraved? Yes. Is it going to cost a boatload of money? Yes, because you're setting up for one yo-yo to be engraved? Yes. This isn't like somebody in their garage doing custom engravings. Don't even talk about the handling fee. Trevor, you see that big Kickstarter on that well, maybe it's not a big Kickstarter, I don't know. But the Kickstarter for you can get aluminum, polycarb, or titanium of the fidget knives, but not from whatever, like whatever that brand was you told me about, River or something. So the part about engraving is you're always paying for a setup. So if you're going to run that setup for 20 pieces, it's different than running that setup for one piece. So there's usually a setup fee than a piece fee. But if your setup fee is $50 and your piece fee is $2, so you'll be at 52 for one piece, or you're at 100 for 25 pieces. I'm here with you. I think that they must have had some sort of people giving them some flack because they had the comments turned off on their posts. Alright, those did not seal. My anodizer switched his acid, I think, and we used to be able to anodize 7068 the same way as 6061, but 7075 had to be a different way. With the new acid, I think we need all 7 series done in the other way, the 7075 way. I'll show you, maybe I don't know how I'll show this in the videos, I probably won't, but like this one, it didn't get sealed correctly. It's 7068, but was finished as 6061. And the new acid, it doesn't work. So you can kind of rub part of the ano off. So more customs headaches. What up, Chris? Yeah, Brian, I don't know the specifics. I just know what is passed to me, and then that I remember. I try not to. I don't know. It's hard to have too many things you know or think about, I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to know anodizing. Maybe I'll have to know anodizing in the future, but not quite yet. Hey, you were what, Ted's protege, or Ted taught you, or what? Is he still anodizing paintball guns, or is he done anodizing completely? I forget if the soy is an 8mm or a 10mm axle. Do you guys know? I don't even know where my 10mm axles are. Darn it! I hate when this happens. I gotcha. Is it Jackal 8 or 10? Gotta be 8. Well, what up, John? I saw that Let's Ride shirt today. Thanks for the coffee, dude. Alright, this didn't get finished correctly. Oh, this is turning into a bust of a customs badge. He wanted that #1 spot. That's what he wanted. I really don't know what happened to my 10mm axles. Bridge bearings, unresponsive D. D bearings. I don't know what this is. These are flat bearings. Son of a gun. Maybe I'll find us. Our regularly scheduled programming is taking a break while we are in the search for the container of 10mm axles. Hey, Cliff. This is crazy. I have no idea what I did with my axles. Found a custom. I think I must have did this one. This carbine. Found more 8s. Hilarious joke, guys. Alright. Found the 12s. I almost never use 12s. Huh. Somebody's customs didn't seal. Perfect. If you got a AL7 in the last batch, there is a chance it was yours. What's up, Gene? You found that gem? Where'd you find it? Next to his basketball? You were gonna do a bridge with no hands, girl? You're crazy. A back bend or a bridge? Huh. Your sister does it. She just leans backwards, lands on her hands. You could do it if you practice, but... Mhm. I mean, losing one axe will make sense. How I lost my entire container of 300. Psych. Found him. The lighting's still not going to work for you guys in here, but you'll be able to see the difference. One sealed, one didn't. This one has the pitting on the rims. Well, not pitting, but the white. Yeah, Sparkster. I'm not exactly sure the solution right now, but we will figure it out for you. It also happened. I mean, this one looks really cool, but it's not sealed. That Banshee. It happened to the AL7 Banshees. So with the customs, you're accepting some risk in the anodizing and a tad of vibe, But something like that is something that I'll take on my end. It's not part of what your risk was. It's a really good one. One of the kids was playing a train whistle. I'm surprised my mic actually picked that up. I felt like the luckiest kid in the world. Fourth grade, music class becomes learning the recorder. And I was just having nightmares about having to do this recorder test. Um, and something happened to my music teacher the last quarter of that year, so we had a substitute and we didn't have to do the recorder test. Are you talking to me? Oh, goodness. I'm gonna finish testing these and then go help the daughter. What's up, Alex? You level up in Snap yet? We're not testing anything now. I finished. What in the world happened to that? Must be masking. I finished the toy testing. Now I'm assembling customs. Just about ready to head up and help my daughter with something. How'd the Stooge cast go? No stat levels obtained? Sheesh. Actually, I think this is a 10mm. Yeah, I don't know that Matt's mic is actually being utilized. Because it doesn't come across correctly either for bangers. And then Canon does have issues sometimes with, for whatever reason, being used as a webcam. I'd ask you what you talked about, but I don't want to ruin my viewing experience. I think my calf's been shrinking. Alright, guys. Customs are now assembled. Good progress today. Toys are prepped. Toys are ready to ship. Those extras posted. Found the axles we were missing. Have a wonderful rest. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Happy throwing.